girl who sort of shows up and then becomes a larger character. And I don't know, going with each character, what is their purpose? What would be their comic book hero alter ego?
Oh man, wow. Should we keep that a secret?
You guys want to keep that?
Like, who's a real comic book fan can obviously point out most of them.
You'll be able to get it. Before we reveal them, you'll be able to truly understand who plays what.
And why.
Okay.
Let's just say it's Avengers-esque. It took a long time to get here, but it was building a world that we eventually had to present, like through Indiegogo, right? That people had to trust us to know what we were doing. And I told Carmen a long time ago, the last thing I wanted to do was to try to ask for funding and seem completely incompetent. You know, so I told Carmen, I go, we need to do this pilot and use it as research. You know, break it up, do our research, and figure out that we actually do in fact have an audience, that this thing is, we're not wasting anybody's time.
And knowing that, like, I came to the idea of knowing that, like, if we did in fact split those chapters up, and like, where will we send it besides like the obvious YouTube, and seeing whether stuff that's for like new media, and just knowing that, like, seeing that it's like, I guess there's like a term for it now, like transmedia, where it's just like you hit all around the park about it, like comic books and like video games, and it's like I just wanted to like just simply like just tell this story.
Yeah, and that was the thing too. It was like we wanted to present a pilot that truly felt like we were telling a story. Like this is the preface to a novel that you're reading, right?
Because the whole idea about it behind what we've come up with is such a vast, like, there's so much potential behind it. Just talking about comic books, it's like you don't want to pass that up. Right. Even us being fans, it's like we wouldn't want to do that. We want to tell that section of it. Just not even get out of the way, just because it's big enough and just interesting enough that people might gravitate towards it.
Gold slugger with deadly medley. Y'all ain't ready for Shaquan and Reggie.
Kirby. Yo, Kirby.
Who knew?
Wow.
Kirby!
What, man? It sounds good. I hear it good.
Dude, you're not even paying attention. You're just sitting there drooling.
I'm sorry, man, but come on, this is the Matt Parker, alright? And he's gonna be here.
We would like to bring as many people on this possible. Like, we'd love that, just to finish off telling the story. And like, we didn't mind like coming up with comic books ideas for it, just knowing like it's there to like tell us another story.
Right. It's
At
all
least
there to
part of it.
support the scope that the story ends up, you know, filling. Because there's a huge arc that's coming, and it's like we need a groundswell of backstory and content to really build a world that is believable. So that's, I mean, and we're assembling a crew, you know, we're finding a DP, we're doing, you know, finding the best person for sound. What's gonna come next for the actual season is gonna be awesome.
That's a lot of potential. So I'm excited to see what happens with it. Much potential. Yeah. And as far as where it could go anywhere. That's what's exciting about this concept.
Yeah. I've always felt like from the outset, like Comic Book Zeros would be real popular with the, you know, it's sort of like Adult Swim, you know, and the whole sort of, like sort of cartoons for adults movement. You know, Comic Book Zeros is totally, you know, the thing for that whole crowd. And I think, you know, I think it could really go there, and I think, you know, it's very interesting. I think Comic Book Zeros can be, you know, a lot of things for a lot of people. I think it could go a lot of different directions.
Go in like almost like the guild direction, you know, and be one of the next big, you know, webster phenomenon, to the point where maybe hopefully, you know, we're getting to do our own panels at Comic-Con and shit like that.
Yeah.
That would be where I would love for it to go.
Living the dream.
Because I think it's definitely a similar kind of concept to like the guild and stuff, and I think we definitely attract similar fans along that route, you know. So I definitely think that's a direction that this could be headed, hopefully.
So
other than this Comic Book Zeros project, do you guys have anything else going on the side? Do you have ideas for features? Do you have other art projects that you have going on?
Well,